Chris Wayne, who joined us on FTW 174, said, I saw something about Chyna being considered for the induction into the WWE Hall of Fame with the rest of DX next year. Triple H and Chyna could be awkward. Do you think that WWE would actually let her participate? Joe, what do you think?
Only if they're in that aisle where the corn is. I don't think they're going to do this. I really don't think Chyna is going to get inducted. If she's going to get inducted, it will be solo. It will not be part of DX. And it'll be like, the celebrity wing because she's done porn, not the actual wrestling.
Whew. Man, that's a good question. Okay.
And you've watched a lot of that porn, Harrison. So hey,
all of it actually.
Actually, there's another one that was coming out of something that you said you would never watch. So
yeah, I'm not gonna watch that one, but there's the other one that's actually wrestler themed, right? Did she actually record that one, or is that in the process?
No, that's been out.
Yeah, that's been out.
Okay, that's the one I gotta see. Okay.
I'm totally out of the loop.
Don't. Short answer, Michelle. Harrison reviewed movies, and we made him review the Chyna porn.
Nice.
Yeah, I reviewed. Here's the thing. I reviewed movies. I used my Mac to do a robot talk voice, and I reviewed movies with Robo Ebert. I did a joke on Roger
So
Ebert.
good.
Unfortunately, since he's passed, I feel kind of weird doing that again. So I'm still retooling how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I did a Chyna. They made me review the Chyna porn.
I hope your child never finds out about that. By the way,
I'll tell her about it. I'll tell her about it tonight.
I'd rather you didn't. How Lee drew a penis in front of you. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go down.
Garv, what do you got?
I don't know how you induct DX without Chyna. I think it makes sense for Chyna to be there because she was such a big part of that whole thing. And you
but
can't...
only a segment. There were segments without her.
Sure.
Sorry.
But no, I agree. But when you think back to when DX was great, it had Chyna there. And at the end of the day, I mean, like, the issues that she has had wasn't when she was wrestling. It was after. It was what she's doing outside of the ring that has been the problem. So you can't really totally say that that's going to stop her. But what I think will stop her is Bruno Sammartino. That whole relationship that they rekindled with him because they cleaned up the product. This would be going against that. If that's all true,
Just to clarify, you're saying all the stuff outside the ring shouldn't matter. She's going to get inducted for her wrestling stuff.
Well, okay.
That
is what I'm saying, because if you look at other people like Ric Flair, like
Chris Benoit.
Well, that's completely not even
comparable.
comparable.
Come on, don't drop that bomb.
Don't
all
even
know that
start.
ain't happening.
Yeah.
Don't even start.
Kevin, what do you got?
Don't.
I at the end of the day, I'm with Joe. I think Chyna should be inducted on her own. I think she did enough to support herself and to get over that she should be inducted on her own merit. I mean, yes, DX, when it was her, Michaels, Triple H, was really, really good, but the heyday was the 5 of DX. So, and she wasn't a part of that. I think Chyna should go in on her own. Whether that happens anytime soon or not, that's a whole other story, because it's exactly right. They want to clean up the product, and that's still dicey right now. So I don't see it happening anytime soon, but she should go on her own.
Okay, Lee, what do you got?
I think the only chance Chyna has got is going in with DX. I think you're slightly foolish to think she's going to go in on her own. There is not a chance she's going to go in. Not a chance she's going to go in on her own. She's got to go in with DX, or she's not going in at all. There's no way that after what she's done the last 5-6 years, there's no way they'll let her in on her own. What they're going to do, like a highlight package of what Chyna's done in the last 10 years, showing the DX moments, then just cut into a thing like a scene in a porn film.
No,
Chyna has been engaging, and there's no way. She has to go with DX, or she doesn't go in at all.
All right, Michelle, what you got?
I would like to live in what she does, affect her getting in. I would like to live in the land that say, by her merit in her wrestling, she's getting in. But I'm with Lee. There's no way she's getting in on her own with what she's done in the last several years. There's no way. No, not happening.
See, my problem is I don't see, when you think about the amount of drug abuse and other crimes that a lot of these guys And that's not a problem, right, of getting in there. But the fact that she was in a porno, that's automatically thrown out. I just think it's a
It's not fair. It's not fair.
No, it isn't. It really isn't.
Politics.
I mean, it isn't. But
Like, if guys be addicted to drugs or whatnot, and they're still okay, but do a porn, you're not going to be. You might be popular in some respects, but not in WWE.
That's public media. So you're right. When you look at it that way, it's not fair, but
it really isn't fair. And you bring up the point of her being a woman. Is that a problem too? And I mean, there's always the comparisons that people like to make the remarks about her body type and everything. But anyway, she should go in. I mean, like Chet was bringing it up too. I mean, she was the first and probably only female IC champion. Her being in DX brought it to another level. Her and Triple H were a power couple that was just astonishing to see at the time. She did things that no woman wrestler did before and probably will ever do again. I think she she deserves consideration to go in on her own. Unfortunately, she won't. But it's the same thing that people say, politics play into it. Why we probably won't see Macho Man in there anytime soon. It's that type